Welcome back guys, Mark here. In this video I will show you how you can save the time by editing one picture and use the edits to edit automatically many others. In Lightroom there are a few ways how you can do that. If idea of editing once and use it many times sounds interesting for you, let's go to the Lightroom. Okay guys, as you can see, here we have 46 pictures. Those pictures are just pure raw, so we need to spend some time for editing. But if we'll edit every picture one by one separately, for sure it will take significant portion of time. But as you can see, pictures has been taken in similar conditions in similar place. So what we can do, we can edit one of those pictures and after that we can propagate the changes into all pictures here. So there are four main ways how we can do that in Lightroom and I'm going to show you every of those ways. Okay, so let's edit one of those pictures first. So just quickly, I'm putting highlights down to see more details on the sky. I'm bringing shadows up, and what else is missing per my view, we can make it more colorful. So adding a bit of vibrance and maybe a bit of saturation as well. Okay, I think it looks good, but maybe it's a bit underexposed. Okay, this is better. Maybe I will work a bit on greens as well. Okay, cool. I think this is very colorful right now. But what I would like to change, I would like to reframe it a bit. So I would like to make those strong points visible here. I would like to move them on our subject. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, and a part of that I would like to make that subject a bit stronger. So what I'm doing, I'm manipulating light a bit, I'm adding a bit of vignette. Okay, not too much, and maybe I will add a bit of light in the middle. Okay, here, so shadows up, highlights down, and a bit of exposure. Okay, so this is what we got, and this is before, after, before, and after. Okay, cool. Okay, so we edited first picture, and right now we'd like to move those settings into the rest of the pictures. First way how we can do that is go to our picture, right click, go to development settings, and copy settings. You can see a lot of checkbox. Every checkbox here is relevant to particular panel in development module or even to particular sliders. As you can see here, we change some sliders in basic panel. For example, exposure. If we would like to copy every settings but not exposure, we need to uncheck that checkbox. Okay? But if we would like to exclude every setting from basic panel, we need to uncheck it on that level. So nothing from that will be taken. If we would like to exclude, for example, sharpening and noise reduction, we are clicking on detail and it will be exclude. Okay, cool. But for that exercise, we would like to check everything apart of crop. You remember, we reframed that picture a bit. So let's say we don't want to propagate that. So clicking copy. So we can go to the other picture, right click, development settings, and this time we are choosing paste settings. And you can see in 1 second everything what we set for the first picture went into the other. So maybe for this one we need to add exposure a bit. But let's take another example. Maybe this one. Okay, so again, development settings and paste settings. So you can see, again, some small adjustments are needed. Exposure, maybe a bit. A part of that you remember we're using masking. So this radial should go here. And the last thing what maybe would like to do is to crop that image a bit, but differently than previous one. Okay, I think something like that. Okay, so done. Some small changes were needed, but you could see it was much faster comparing to the starting editing from the scratch. Cool. Apart of that, what you can do, you can mark many pictures and again develop settings and paste settings, and everything is going automatically, as you can see. So per my view, this is really great and quick option. Let's quickly reset it. Okay, so let's try second option, I mean synchronization. I'm clicking on the first picture already edited by us, and after that I'm choosing pictures I would like to synchronize. I did it with Shift. And right now what I'm doing, I'm just right clicking, going again to development settings, but this time I'm going to sync settings. As well, I could click Ctrl Shift S on Windows or equivalent on Mac. Okay, and you can see the same menu like before. So no explanations here, just clicking synchronize, and you can see what Lightroom is doing. Lightroom is copy pasting settings from first picture to the rest of them. So I think it was quite similar, maybe even faster. Let's reset it. Okay, let's go with the third option, I mean presets. So I'm clicking on the first picture already edited again, clicking presets, clicking that plus, choosing create preset. I'm creating new group, let's say tutorial. Okay, and let's call it goats. Okay, great. So you can see group tutorial has been created and preset goats. So if I will go to any of those pictures and I will click the preset, so the changes we made are getting applied for particular pictures. Okay, but what are differences here comparing to the previous methods? Previous methods were very quick and useful if you wanted to edit only one group of pictures, but you didn't believe that the editing done by you right now will be useful in the future. But if you believe that what you did can be quite useful and universal, then you can use the settings in the future. So this is definitely worth to save it as a preset and get back to that anytime you need it. Okay, cool. Let's reset it. Okay, and the last main option is to go to the library. And from here, I'm marking pictures I would like to change. In my case, I clicked Ctrl A on Windows or equivalent or Mac. And here in saved presets, I'm choosing my previously created group tutorial and preset goat. And right now what is happening, as you can see, Lightroom updated every picture here. It will take a bit of time to get refreshed, but you are seeing what is happening. So every picture is getting changed. We can check it and go to the develop, and you can see everything got changed quite quickly. I personally use copy-paste and sometimes my presets. I think both ways are great time saver for me, but I'm very interested what you are thinking about it. Appreciate if you may share your opinions in comments. Also, I very appreciate if you click like button and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like that in the future. Thank you very much, guys.